Hello, and welcome to the intimate room. My name is Victor Silas.
And I'm Brown Sugar Baby. No, this
Oh.
your girl Janine Latrice.
Brown skin girl.
That's Pico Black. She got a new name.
Okay, I don't really understand. First, it was Pico from the city,
Pico the City.
Brown to the block, and
know.
now
Now he
we
Pico
have a
Black.
sugar baby.
Brown
that-
Sugar
Yeah, we
Baby.
got
Brown sugar
right here.
baby.
That's Brown Sugar Baby.
You is that one of from Lilac Closet?
Nah.
Oh, okay. It's nice though.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah,
Janine always dresses
it's really
nice.
cool. I like it. Now I'm gonna name me one of
It's my
that
casual look, yeah.
casual look.
I dressed down today.
Yeah. And to my, she didn't have his shoes.
Of course. and the socks, mind you.
Oh Lord.
I got black socks.
Black,
Yeah.
Black works.
So, Pico, what have you been up to?
I've been working hard, trying to maintain 2 jobs as usual, you know.
Well,
It is what it is.
welcome back to the
Hardest
show.
work.
Thank you. I missed one show. One show, man. Like I've been going for about a month.
You feel like I ain't seen
It
you
did
since
though. It did. 'Cause I missed it. I
haven't-
really wanted to come. I really missed it. I'm like, oh my god, man.
You missed the show, or you missed the dip, or you missed the cheesecake.
I missed all that, especially the cheesecake. Definitely the cheesecake. But I did want to come,
No,
but
they sell cheesecake in the store. You can buy cheesecake anytime.
not that one. It's like it's calling me. What's that?
I don't know what's calling you.
I'll be in a minute. But yeah, everything's fine. You know, everything's been copacetic. Just
Yeah.
working, trying to make a living. That's about it.
Yeah, that's cool. Stay out of trouble too. huh?
Always, never been in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Never been in trouble.
I plead the fifth, but okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever.
We keep it like that.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So today let's dive deep into this whole thing that is really getting everybody crazy. I mean, the reality of a reality show. I don't know if I kind of just want to come out here, for us to really talk about the how would I put it?
The unwritten reality.
The unwritten reality. Because as somebody who has been casted for a reality show and somebody who also worked in a reality show set, I know we've actually talked about this in several times. That a lot of stuff you watch on TV is not real. We've talked about even the so-called reality shows. They're not
Air quotes, reality.
they're not real. But why do I want to talk about it? The reason I want to talk about it is the way you see people, take these characters. They take it to the extreme.
Yeah.
And then like they literally, I don't know. The way they do it is just, the question I always ask, but do you know that sometimes it's really not even that person's character? Because the editor, when you're trying to edit a reality show, of course, you have to tell a story.
Right.
You have to tell a story. So sometimes it's really not about the person. But I mean, let's talk about it. What do you guys think about most of these reality shows? I know Jenny don't watch TV.
I don't, so I
Jenny
have
don't
to
watch
catch
TV.
up. I see sound bites, but just from again, when I saw the snippet of the whole ordeal with the Love Is Blind.
Oh, you talk about okay, yeah. Let's talk
Okay.
about Love Is Blind.
Love Is Blind. I saw the whole snippet and I thought it was a skit. Because we see so many skits, right? So I didn't think it was a reality TV show. But then when everybody was talking about the next day at work, and I was like, oh, so it's a real show. And they're like, yeah, he didn't have to do that. But again, it's part of a script. You can't have just a boring script. Nobody's going to watch it. So you have to create some type of drama,
Right.
some type of, making people want to come back and see more. And that's the way that they do it. Not saying that maybe she didn't know like exactly when it was going to happen, but I'm sure she had some type of
Some inkling.
that this was going to happen. And then her reaction is a natural reaction because if you've ever felt pain and you relive it, you're going to get the same type of reaction. So it creates the drama. Everybody's like, oh, it creates the hype and social media goes up from the next day. So we create ratings, critics, everybody's talking about it. It's in your mouth. You're at work, at the water cooler type of talk. So, yeah.
Yeah, but that's where all the shows get their ratings from.
Yeah.
The thing is that people when people watch shows, they go on social media and they blow it up. They think they're doing the show this favor. They're doing the show a favor.
Yeah.
Really not.
You know, because every publicity is publicity.
Negative, positive, it
It's
doesn't
publicity.
matter.
That's one thing I wanted to let you all know.
Yeah.
Every publicity is publicity.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter. And the thing is that you know, a lot of people don't understand that. You know, it's just really crazy. That's why we never. You know, I was waiting for this moment for the whole thing to kind of die down a little bit because you know. Immediately, especially the reunion airs, everybody was just on social media. Love is blind. This is this person is this. I was like, can you guys take a chill pill? Just
yourself,
calm
right.
yourself down. It's not that serious.
Right.
You know, it's a character. That's how I see everybody on the reality show. I'm currently editing one right now. You know, in the pageant, you know, we film like you know, a little bit of like a reality show. What am I looking for when I'm editing on this show? I'm looking for I can pick. You know, as we're talking now, you can say yes to something.
Yes.
And I'm going to find something else that can contradict that yes and pass it to, you know, my final cut. You know, but what you really said was for something, maybe something positive. Then I'm going to go find something negative and connect to what you're saying. You know, and that because I want to build a story. You know, like you said, nobody's just going to, you know, just watch a flat show on TV.
It's
Right,
boring.
there's got to be something to it, yeah.
It's
Because
gonna be
everybody like
boring.
drama. Drama sells. So they have to create
Right.
the drama, you know, just because of some of, you know, so that like everybody will fall for it.
Exactly. I mean, because somebody made a good point, and we were talking. Some of the ladies at work were talking about it, and somebody said something to the point of, if your fiance decided on the day that you were getting married that he was going to leave you standing at the altar, it would not have ended that peacefully.
It's never that
because
easy.
guess what? My fire side of the family is there too.
And they all got pots and pans.
They wouldn't let you walk out of there like that, bro.
I mean, yeah, you know what? That make a lot of sense because if
I'm
you really
just
look at this
saying,
stuff,
like
it's
nobody
scripted.
else had
all
a real
scripted. Yeah.
reaction, but those with her.
And then you know they be like, you know, I don't want to marry you, and then everybody be like,
Right.
cut the commercial. Yeah, it builds up the hype, man. You know, it builds up the hype. It ain't never that. Look, anybody that get married and your future husband tell you that your wife said, you know what, I don't want to marry you no more. In real life, it's gonna be some problems.
Because naturally, a person, if you wavering that much, you're not going to get to the altar.
Exactly.
You're going to do it either maybe that morning before you go, or a week before,
Right.
or
But
whatever.
You ain't gonna get at the altar.
But you're going to get to the altar and then decide at that very moment that
Right,
this is
that's
not what
TV.
you... Yeah, that's TV.
It's just TV.
I say, y'all do know this is scripted, right?
But you know what the funny part is? Imagine how many people look at it as a real thing.
Of course they do, because people want to believe that it's real, and
Exactly.
they want to comment. I mean, if you read the comments, some of those comments was like,
And all the soundbite on social media. And it's
Yes.
it's really crazy how, you know, all these people are going to attack this individual. And first of all, here's the thing. Here's my own take on all this, you know, everything. I don't even blame the cast.
Right.
I don't blame them with whatever is going on, whether they say yes or no, whether they're leading somebody on or not. I blame the show. You know, because look at it, what the show does. You know, the job of a casting director, what are they looking for? Who can bring drama into the show?
Right. Who can liven it up? Right.
They would not just cast everybody. Just imagine, everybody's looking for a relationship. And I don't know, I know you all don't really watch the show like that. You see that what are they called, Brett and Tiffany, and you know, because they were just all on the same page.
Right.
How many camera time did they give them?
right.
They didn't give them. They didn't even their story. You didn't even get to see their story much, because you know they were just so smooth. You know, smooth selling. They were all about relationship. You know, and then
They over there building a real relationship. We need drama. Come on, get the camera to the
Right.
people who got
That's
the
not
drama.
gonna,
That's what
that's not
they-
going to sell.
that's
It's going to
what-
bring me ratings. So yeah, you got to do something.
I've seen a show where the show was not going in the right direction. I mean, the right direction for the producers. You know, in terms of there's no drama. I've seen them remove. I've seen a show. I mean, again, I'm not talking about Love Is Blind.
Right.
I've seen them remove people or add more people because it show they're losing the ratings.
Yeah.
what that's my thing is that when you go on social media and you start doing all these things you're doing, and attack people, understand what the show is about.
True.
That somebody is controlling the narrative of the show. It's a story. I have to build suspense. I have to build a story. I have to build the climax. In a story, I want the cause, I want the effect, I want the resolution. And that's why they bring in villains. They're bringing,
Right, the bad guy,
the bad
tough guy. Right,
guys.
exactly.
to give them that story.
Yep.
So, before you go on social media and do all the nonsense, just,
Right.
calm down a little bit and really understand. Now, let me go back to what I mean, where I say that I don't blame the cast because I blame the show. Because most of these people get disappointed in this show because they feel that this show is set up for them to succeed. I know we're going to talk more about this in the next episode. So come back for the next episode and we're going to dive deep into this. People, you go into these shows, I think people should start going to this show with what it is. Whatever it is, just take it. Because one, the shows are not built for you to succeed. No dating. Again, it's not even just Love is Blind. I don't think any dating show is set up for people to succeed.
No, it's set up for people to have a moment and to highlight drama. Like you said, it's all about ratings and TV. It's not, and I'm almost
good TV.
What they call
Right.
good TV.
Good TV.
I almost want to think that they put that somewhere in their contract. Like there will be some embellishments, and we're not going to tell you what those are, right? Because I'm not going to walk into something knowing that they're going to paint a whole nother picture of me. Like,
I understand what you're saying.
like I'm not going to just let you. You're going to paint me as this evil person, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I didn't even. Kind of like when we interviewed the girl from DC. Remember?
Oh, Tasia.
Tasia.
Oh,
And how that happened, and how she said how the outcome how it really was when he got to that final episode, and she was like, "No, this is BS," and she walked off. Because now you're painting me in a light that I don't want represented.
and people going to remember
yeah,
you.
you have to know where to draw the line. But here's the thing. Here's one thing I understand. As somebody who, I've worked in the TV for so many years. You all know that too. And so people look at what they're gonna get. So you wait, especially in Netflix. Oops, what's going on? Can you hear me? Hello.
Yep.
Especially in Netflix. Today, everybody hear that they're gonna be on Netflix. It doesn't matter how they're gonna paint them. They are.
As long as they on Netflix.
They dive deep into it as far as I'm going to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Now, guess what? Another thing is that a lot of them, of course, in today we live in a society where everybody's chasing clout. You see what people can do anything for today just because of they want to be out there.
That's true.
And of course, they want that publicity. Netflix, everybody, it doesn't matter. However you're going to paint them, paint them however you want because they're chasing cloud. They want the publicity, and guess what? Once you're on one show, that's a pass for you.
Yep.
Every show is,
It's a spinoff.
Right.
you see them once. I see all these guys when on these shows, they become like a little mini local celebrity because they every show keep dragging them along and tagging them along, and that's what that's what they're all looking for.
Yeah.
So it's really not about them. Now and one other thing that I saw on social media, which a lot of people sometimes, that's why I said people should think. You think before you speak.
True.
But in today, people don't think before they speak.
They speak before they think.
They speak before they think and doing the opposite.
Right.
Do
Right?
they even think? They just say
They
it.
just speak. Yeah,
They don't
pretty much,
even
they just speak.
think.
They say what they think is going to get a rise out of people. I mean,
They don't care. They don't care what is a
they
fact or
do
not.
whatever. They do whatever. They say whatever they think is going to
It's
go
whatever.
viral.
Yeah.
Right, because that's why there's so many conspiracy theory today, because everybody's just creating these different, whether it's still true or not. Once this one spit it up, another person picked it up, and then all these things travel. Now, other thing that a lot of people don't realize is that, for instance, Kenneth and Brittany, right, in the show, where he was given label gaslighter, he was gaslighting, he didn't care about their breakup. Now, a lot of you don't even know that breakup was staged.
Oh.
They had broken up way before then. So because of that, it's a contract in the show that if you get proposed to, you have to stay in the show.
Right.
And then if you leave, you pay $50,000 fine. Who want to do that?
I'm staying.
So in order for you to get an exit out of the show, you have to do whatever they ask you to do.
Yeah.
Which is in this case, you guys knows, okay, you guys have talked it out. It's not working. You know what I'm saying? Then, okay, we want you guys to reenact your breakup. Who does that? How will you do it? Will you still have the same real feelings if you ask to recreate your breakup?
No, it's not. I mean, it's no.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same.
No, because you just going through lines at that point.
Exactly. It's just the script now.
That's why it was so
Okay.
abrupt. And people like, oh yeah, you're a gaslighter. They calling him all sort of names on social
Right, yeah.
media. That's why I say people are not thinking.
They never do.
Everybody just one stay here thing. Like we talked about once in social media. It's true.
There's no changing it. It's
Can't
just
change that.
accepted for what it is.
That's real news.
It's real. You
Once
gotta-
it's on social media. Where did you get it? On TikTok? Oh. Yeah.
Man, what's
You're right. That's true.
Yep, that's how it is.
Where
Such and
we-
such is. It was on TikTok. And Jesus.
That is it's really crazy. And again, with all of these things that, I'm still going to talk about this over and over. I don't blame the guys. Whether anybody who go there and it's a piece of, I don't blame them. Who casted them?
Right.
Because again, that's what they wanted. Because they knew, and all these shows is talking about, all of these people have gone through background check. None of them, they don't. They just put it out there. Oh, they've gone through all emotional and backgrounds and all of that.
What? I don't even believe that.
All of
I
that.
don't believe that
That's
either.
garbage. You ain't doing all of that.
No, not for just this. No.
They're not doing that, but they're gonna say they've done that. Who, this little guy who came to talk about, like, they reach out to his show, they reach out to him to be on the show, and he said that he just got divorced and that he's not ready for a relationship. And guess what? The show still said that he can come to the show. How is that a show, a dating show that you set up for people to succeed?
Right. Right.
And then they're gonna come and bring drag other couples just to sit them and give them credibility in the show. Now you do 6 episodes, 6 seasons of a show with how many casts, and then only 9 people get married, and that doesn't that doesn't align. 9
balance.
people are getting married in your 6th season of your show, and you think that's a success? No, that's a failure.
Yes.
Yeah, should be.
Seasons,
Love is blind.
Everybody should have been married by then.
They should be embarrassed. They should be embarrassed with that.
Because that's part of
They
the show.
should be embarrassed.
That's part of it.
Yeah. You
Because
got
if
to have
everybody
a-
got married, then nobody would want to watch it.
That's true. And don't forget, you got to have the bad girl or the bad guy in there.
Always.
The one that always causes trouble. This girl don't like none of the other girls.
Exactly.
This guy is sexier than all the rest of the guys, and
Yes.
all the girls want this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just sit and look at it, you like, this is scripted, man.
Yeah. It's so bad
B-rated
sometimes.
movie.
And that's just why I'm telling what I'm saying to folk. Listen, you have to verify before you amplify.
That's true.
You verify everything before you amplify. Don't that's why on Monday you saw it. The reunion airs and was aired. Is it on Wednesday or whatever date it was? The next day, everybody on social media, everybody has something to say about each of those characters. They are characters.
Yeah, but then they're on talk shows. I saw one of them on Tamron Hall.
There's so many of them on different shows. Every show's do you want to be on my show? You want to be on my
Right.
podcast? You want to be on my TV?
Yeah,
But
because
that's
it's
what they went
ratings.
for. That's the reason why most of them went. Yeah, and then when they come back out, what they're gonna do? They're gonna become social media influencers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is
that's
the
the
goal.
next move.
That's
That's the
the
next
end
move,
goal.
Yep.
And they're gonna start selling stuff. They're gonna
Yeah.
start.
Here come
Here
the
come
new
the
dating
contracts.
coaches. Yep. Here come the
Here come
dating
the
coaches and the
contracts.
contracts and stuff. And
Yeah.
what I did to do is you came off a reality show.
Don't matter. It's publicity. Like Victor said, it's no matter how good or bad, it's publicity. And all celebrities do it right before they drop an album or get a show
true.
is coming out. They drop some type of something
Promo time.
promo to get their name
Yeah.
back out in media, no matter what it is. And then they drop their stuff, and then everybody wants to go see it because
Yeah, because of course that's drama sells.
Yeah.
We all know that, and it goes back. I don't know. I've been really holding on to really talk about this part because when we got casted for a show, I haven't gone yet to really read the NDA, the non-disclosure. That's why I don't really care. We got casted. That was we got casted in 2022, right? And then was it 2022? Yeah, we got casted in 2022, and then that was the time that when we got casted in the show, I and Chris. Did I ever mention that?
Yep.
Yeah, I mentioned it, that we got casted in the show, and then that's why I'm really talking about this as somebody who has been, on both sides of the aisle.
Right,
I understand how it works, and then throughout the casting process, and we were just trying to be real.
Nah.
And then, no, for real, we were trying to be real.
Can't
and
be real.
What they told us, no, you guys gotta act like this. You gotta act like,
You gotta bring drama into
yeah,
it.
you gotta act like, y'all don't, not liking each other, and
You're
and all-
disagreeing.
You
You
disagree.
can't-
Yes,
Exactly.
that was the
You
word.
can't be perfect.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Be like, yes, honey. They're like, ugh,
No, you can't accept everything.
boring.
You have to. So they shoot our profiles like different ways because they wanted us to be opposite. Like they don't even want us to have anything in common, And then we wanted to do it. I mean, like publicity too, of course. I know Chris never wanted to do it, but it's like, oh yeah,
Right.
That's why she's just like, okay, do it. You can keep promoting your business and all of that. And it's like, okay, yeah, okay, let's go for it.
True.
So the reason why we opted out of the show is because 1 week to our filming, and that's when we realized that we're expecting a baby. That's when Chris started getting sick.
Right.
So we're just like, what? We're not going to be filming a show when all of this.
Exactly.
There's nothing that what all the stress because we're going to be filming for 2 weeks, but spread out. That's when
okay.
we're going to be filming, and then so that's how we were not in the show. So now looking at all of that, that what they want us to do and how they orchestrate the story. Again, it's a story. It's a story. They have to create a story. So you just imagine that, you see me on the show and everybody say all this stuff about me, then you meet me in person. So the thing is that when you talk about all these people on these reality shows, try to meet them in person. I promise you.
They're not even like that.
Most of the times it's going to be so different. Now we understand there are some of them that are, of course.
naturally toxic.
Naturally. Piece of
Naturally
piece of
toxic.
shit.
Just
Born
saying.
toxicity. Yeah.
Yeah, we
know.
have
I
people
mean,
like that every day. They
know.
just fit well into the role. That's all.
Now you're hot.
There's some of them that.
She's a natural. Let's have her.
Right.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, that
The New Yorks of the world.
Yeah. So yeah, just want folks to, before you amplify, verify. Don't just go on social media and go and attack people based off you see the character they play. Again, whole Love Is Blind crew. Again, I think in my opinion, I think they should end the show.
Dang, Victor, end the show.
That's
Well, in all the reality shows for that matter.
because the thing is that the shows that you really want to watch, they don't renew it in 2, 3, 4
Because
seasons.
they're
They cancel
boring.
it.
They're
they're
boring.
But shows
boring.
like this,
Yeah, it's drama.
and they just keep dragging along.
at all the hype.
End the shows. Cut this all. Love is blind. Love is whatever it is. Let's just stop it.
Love is
It's not working. That's my take. I'm out.
I don't watch reality TV because I know all of it's fake and it's a waste of my time. So, peace out.
I don't watch it neither. I have a better time probably rearranging my sock drawer.
Hello,
I'm playing your PS.
cleaning my shoes,
Right, exactly. Looking out the window like, wow, look at those birds.
washing the windows with a toothbrush.
Yeah, but
All right, so that's our show for today, guys.
Just saying, hey,
did you watch it? No, I was cleaning the window with my toothbrush. That was fun.
That's our show, guys.
it's not for everybody. It's definitely not for me.
Yeah, that's our show. Just before I leave, verify before you amplify, and yeah, please, if you like what we say, if you don't like it, It's totally okay.
At least this is real.
Like this
Yeah.
isn't reality.
This
This
ain't
is not
scripted.
scripted.
This
no
is
script.
unscripted.
This is not scripted.
Just saying.
This is real.
This is in the raw right here. Yep.
Like it or love it.
And if you want to know more about reality shows, hit me up. I will sit you down and dissect it so you can have an understanding. So you stop blaming people you see on TV.
You'll be
Again,
you'll
it's
be
not
up there
right.
all
It's
day
not-
explaining that one.
There's a show, and be sure to tune in every week, every Thursday for all new episode. And here, if you are not following us on social media, you're missing out a lot of stuff. Now, follow us on TikTok at The Intimate Room and also on the Instagram, catch us on Facebook. And here, we are also on YouTube, so you can watch this all show uncut on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube now, and be sure to click that bell and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. My name is Victor Silas.
And I'm Brown Sugar Baby today, a.k.a. Janine Latrice.
Since when?
And I'm Buffalo Bill. No.
Don't
And
do
I'm
that.
Pico Black. And we out of here. So take care of yourself and each other.